Now on Just One station, horses missing after a barn break-in. That search ending hours later and not far from their home. 2 animals found butchered about a mile away.
And tonight their owners, as you can imagine, are looking for answers. The Night Team's Alex Browning has this exclusive.
For somebody to have the stomach to do something like this is heartless.
A heartless horse heist in southwest Miami-Dade over the weekend.
This is the same thing as going into somebody's yard, taking their dog and cooking it.
Turning deadly. 2 horses swiped from southwest Miami-Dade turned up dead. Their corpses found Sunday morning off southwest 205th Avenue.
Noticed that the fence was cut, and at that point we realized that they were taken.
Owner David says it started sometime overnight Saturday. His 2 horses, Sammy and Moore, on the home front, stolen from their stalls off southwest 207th Avenue.
There are children, and they were abducted and killed for meat.
Their corpses later found a few blocks away.
Both horses were slaughtered sometime over the weekend. We need to come together, help out the detectives in this investigation. Let's give some closure to the family and, of course, put behind bars these individuals that would do such a heinous crime.
A mystery leaving a family heartbroken and now searching for answers.
You know, our children are heartbroken. My wife's heartbroken, and you know, we're just trying to get through this.
And now detectives working to identify that mastermind behind this heist. If you have any information, call Miami-Dade Police. In southwest Miami-Dade, Alex Browning, 7 News 19.
There you go. Everybody gets a little apple this morning.
That was pretty good.
As you just saw that clip where the gentleman came back to his horses and they were butchered. Now, I'm not saying it was the Haitians, but I ain't saying it wasn't either. Look. They're dropping these folks off in these target-rich areas. Think about this for a second. All the places they're dropping people off are these small towns in America where we all have livestock, chickens, ducks, geese, horses, right? Cats. Y'all are gonna have to pay attention to your property and what you got going on at your homestead. It's gonna be up to you. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of updates now from Springfield. I just want you guys to understand this is not made up. This is happening at an alarming rate, okay? And we got to get our handles on it. So what I'm going to show you guys right now is a Springfield, Ohio meeting where they left the mic on and you can actually hear her say that she doesn't care about city business.
When audience comments were over last meeting, most of us left. We had the agenda. We knew the topics. And we know the votes you're going to cast. It's all going to be yes as usual. During the break, Crystal forgot to turn her mic off and announced to the entire city that we don't give a shit. With that statement, Crystal single-handedly proved that this is how the citizens of this city are talked about between yourselves. This is where our concerns and fears get us in your eyes. Thanks, Crystal. Thanks for that. So I'm going to ask you, before I'm done with this joke, who the hell don't give a shit again?
I beg your pardon. Thank you.
Taxation without representation. Now this clip I'm about to show you is from Springfield, Ohio residents. It's straight from the people's mouth.
Hey guys, I have a YouTube channel and I'm working on a video about the debate with everything going on, and I was hoping I could talk to somebody and get an opinion about what's going on in Springfield. Is there anybody? Okay, it'll just be like 1 minute. I just want to know if somebody has an opinion.
We cannot, so sorry. We appreciate about something else. We're about to leave. So
okay, just 1 minute. How come no? There's nobody that can talk? Nobody. Okay. You guys were like standing around when I pulled up though. Okay. All right. Guess nobody wants to talk. As soon as I show up, they scatter. I don't understand it. Okay. Like, I walk up and I'm like, hey, let's talk. And they're like, oh, no, we have something to do. And they literally just all ran off. Like, ran inside, got in their cars and left. All right. Oh, she's getting aggressive. Mm-hmm. All right. She's getting aggressive. Go straight. Straight. Oh, this lady's...
What this is called is the Cloward Piven strategy. It was formed in the 60s, man. It's called displacement. They're displacing our community. What they're doing is they dropped all these people in our community, which cranked the prices of everything up. Everything, the houses, the groceries, everything. Everything is through the roof. The prices of used cars on Marketplace, they're buying everything with cash. They're paying cash for houses. I've never been able to pay cash for a house in my life, you know?
Where are they getting their cash?
Biden bucks, if you ask me. They get it on a card. When they come here, I hear that they get a telephone that has an app on it. They get this money loaded through this app, comes on a card. I mean, you see them. Go to the check exchange places. Go to the local ATMs. Go hang out around the ATM around here. You about can't get no money out of it because there's a line of them there doing 6 transactions.
But I can tell you personally that when I worked at the grocery store and I cashed them out, the receipts were alarming. $13,000 on EBT food, not including the $29,000 that was on EBT cash.
They had $30,000 on their EBT cash balance left.
Yes.
And as a cashier, you can see that.
Yes.
And you're like, holy shit, why do you have 30 grand on
It's infuriating.
On one person's car?
It's infuriating. Yes, sir.
So they're not getting $600 to $1,500
and while they're
a month.
dressed very well, very well, how are you able to dress like that? Coming over here as running for help that we're supposedly helping them? How are you dressed like that when we, the American people, are scrapping for the next set of work boots? That's a problem. That's a serious problem. And I'm not doing very well swallowing that pill.
Where's this money? Where would they be getting all tens of thousands of dollars of EBT cash?
When you go down to the Job and Family Services right down here, don't even dare tell me that you guys are not giving them money, because I have personally seen it with my own eyes.
That much money, though?
Oh, they are standing out the doors. They are standing out the doors to the point, why is a 5-month pregnant woman still waiting to get assistance as an American citizen when she applied 5 months ago and is just now finding out that she was accepted as of August 15th.
The argument is that they're filling jobs that Clark County residents could not or would not want to fill, but I'm hearing that that's not necessarily the case.
Well, they're not advertising to the local population, so there's preferential treatment through that First Diversity staffing to provide the opportunity for work to the temporary protection status immigrants that are coming in. So that's setting up a clash, you know, with the locals here, because they feel like they're not getting the opportunity to even apply for those jobs because they're not seeing the jobs advertised to the local community, and they would like to take those jobs if they could get them, but they feel like they're being slighted by the staffing services and the corporations that are here.
So these streets were flooded with stray cats 2 summers ago.
Yeah, stray cats out in this
flooded with stray cats. I mean, they had TNR? Is it TNC, the Calico team that was coming out here and trying to get all these cats spayed and neutered, because it was a real problem in Clark County, especially out here, because people drop off pets out here when they don't want to deal with it anymore. But within the last 2 years, like I said, you don't see any cats running around here. None. And this is very wild for me to see, because, you know, everybody in this neighborhood will tell you that 2 years ago it was a real problem. It was a real problem.
The cats are all gone.
They're all gone.
What about
They're all gone.
dogs?
I don't see many loose dogs anymore either.
Well,
But They were cracking down on code as far as...
Do they eat cats in Haiti?
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Okay.
It's a delicacy in Haiti. Also, they also do rituals with voodoo, and voodoo is actually one of the biggest religions in Haiti. And yes, they do rituals with cats and birds, geese, ducks, eagles. I myself, 2 years ago at the park, saw an eagle that was, I'm just saying, with my own eyes I saw. He came home disturbed about it. It's a real problem, and it's been a problem for the past 2 years. Big time.
You saw an eagle? What?
An eagle.
A dead eagle.
Somebody had killed an eagle down at Snyder Park. Yeah, I was out fishing and seen it, man. It was disturbing.
I can't even go fishing anymore. I can't go fishing by myself. There's no opportunity to go fishing anymore because I can't even go to the park to throw a line out without feeling like I'm in extreme danger. And that's even with a gun on my hip. I wouldn't dare go down there by myself and try to throw a line out there. It's not going to happen.
A friend of mine showed me this picture. She took this in Springfield. This is confirmed. She found dead pig carcasses with the heads chopped off and the eyeballs cut out. No blood, like they've been drained, on a hillside by her house. This is legit. First picture I've seen of a dead animal that I've seen that I can confirm is real.
Hey, before you guys get out of here, I have 2 other places in America that this is happening to. Like, there's a lot of places. I get a lot of emails from people because we have a large following on social media, and we have emails from all over the United States, every little small town you could imagine, saying that they have 5, 10, 15, and 20,000 plus Haitian immigrants living in their town now. Okay? That is alarming, and it overwhelms the system. Now, this clip right here is from Wisconsin.
Migrants first started arriving in early 2022. The traffic has picked up. On December 28th, Whitewater's police chief and city manager wrote a letter to the White House. They're asking the Biden administration for help as this city of about 15,000 handles an estimated 800 to 1,000 migrants.
I'm not going to lie, we did close for 2 weeks at one point just to sort of reassess how we were serving the needs of everybody.
Christine Zabayos, director of the community space, says there was not a huge increase in visitors, but they were seeing a lot of people with no idea how the space works.
Sometimes we felt that we had people who were maybe taking more than they needed just because they didn't know they could come back.
For the city, the strain was more severe. The letter states police are struggling to watch the entire community because they're seeing 3 times the number of unlicensed drivers. Then, the city says it bought, quote, costly translation software so police could communicate with migrants when handling traffic cases up to more serious cases, including sexual assaults and the death.
And this lady who lives in Chicago says she would rather live under Jim Crow laws than to live like she's living now.
All I can say to you is that you are a disgrace. I'm an 80-year-old woman, and I've never seen anything like this. I grew up in the Jim Crow South, and the policies that you're passing in this city remind me of the Jim Crow South. I had to drink out of a colored water fountain, or the whites would drink out of a white water fountain. But you know what I didn't have to worry about? Going back to my community, and it would be destroyed. And everybody else is in my community but black people. And this is what you've done with this immigration. You have allowed all these people, you brought all these people into this city. You are destroying this city. And the black community is flooded with all of these immigrants, violent ones, prostitution, gangs. You did that. You are doing this to your people. You are an absolute disgrace to me. Like I said, I drank out of that colored water fountain, but I could go back to that black community that was intact. Women are crying. Taxes are going up. What am I going to do with my children? Where are we going to go and live? This is because of you, Brandon Johnson. You're destroying the south side of Chicago with your policy, all under the Democratic Party. You are a disgrace.
That's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you share the video. They want to silence you, and they want to act like this is not happening, y'all. They are literally acting like this is not happening. The media is complicit on it, and your mayor knows those people are coming to your town. They cannot drop off these folks without your mayor of your town knowing, because they have to set up the infrastructure. I heard a person earlier in a video I was watching saying that the whole town was full of dilapidated buildings, right, in Springfield. And then all of a sudden they saw like this mad rush to get them all fixed up, and then all of a sudden all the immigrants showed up. So people are turning these abandoned buildings into rentable homes, and then they're cramming all the imports into them so they can make money. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil, and it actually could take out America. Share this video with your friends. I'll see you guys on the next video. If you guys are in the university.offgridwithdougandstacy.com. I dropped a video yesterday on the new lambs we have on the ground right after our 2 classes on sheep and butchering sheep and all that. And this morning I dropped off the Clinton Chronicle so you guys can sink your teeth in to this stuff, right? So you can actually kind of see how we got here. And you're not going to like where we're going. Share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to talk about books and some of the things that you should have on your shelf, just in case we have an internet blackout. Oh, but does anybody find it odd that Hillary Clinton and Bill Gates loved Haiti, and now America has a Haiti problem right before the election? See you guys on the next video.